We got a new weekly reset in Valhalla that has a pretty cool new weapon and also shows the kickoff of other new items that can now finally appear at Reda. I will also remind you for one final time about that Twitch Prime pack that is available till January 13th, so get it before it's gone for good, and there's more to go over. So a like on the video would of course really help me out. And let's go. Congrats to Alguedo for winning my weekly Helix credit pack giveaway number 6. I will email you, and I already made my new giveaway for 2,300 Helix credits. And you can enter via the link in the pinned comment. And the giveaways are only for subscribers of the channel. Okay, so that Gothic pack or the Sauron pack is still not out, while it was already leaked. Meaning that it's basically already in the game, but Ubisoft still hasn't released it. And the proof is of course the footage I showed you before. And now Hemso on Twitter reached out saying that a Jumps Viking he saw has the outfit already too. So that's then also someone on PC who unlocked the armor set already via cheats and then gave it to a Jumps Viking that can then appear in other people's game. I know many people are looking forward to this item pack, but I still think it's good that Ubisoft is holding these packs back so we are not flooded with Helix items every week before many of the issues are fixed or before we get some cool polished free content. First, the release schedule was every other week and now we're 3 weeks without a new pack, so I will not be predicting these release dates anymore like normally I would have said next week has to be it. Now, let's just wait for it to come out. Other interesting things are happening to SVS on Twitter, where he namely notes that he has 5 contracts instead of the normal 3, and still the snow in the settlement, so the Yule Festival did not go away. Nothing really surprises me anymore. Some people actually have the opposite of that happen, where not 2 or 3, but just 1 daily contract shows up in their quest menu. Well, now we got Ali noting in the comments under a recent video that if 1 mission is gone after accepting 2, that then loading your lost autosave should have them both appear again. We also got James who reached out via the input at joraptor.com email address, just like you can of course if you found cool things in Valhalla, that if you accept 1 daily at a time, so accept 1 contract, go out of the menu, the quest accepted sort of message will appear, and then go back and talk with Reda to pick up the other one. Like, this should give you them both too. And while of course these missions are really repetitive, the reward is there. And if you have been keeping up, they can buy a new weapon right now. One of the best hammers, the Ukonvasara, like totally better than any other regular hammer in the game. No, not close to Mjolnir of course, although this weapon is based on Ukko, the thunder god from the Finnish mythology. It gives you 20 heavy damage after a dodge, which is a lot. And you see that the perk is active thanks to the N icon that appears above your health. So dodge to close the distance and then just do a heavy attack to throw the enemy on the ground and then very easily finish them off. Like, it's pretty great, especially against smaller enemies that just immediately go on the ground. You can stomp them, or you can like do another heavy attack. And when focusing on a dodge to get a perk like going, you want to focus on your weight as well. For example, wear the Mentor's outfit to get around the 55-56 weight, so that you can like dodge more often before your stamina has to recover. I actually thought of a pretty cool tactic. I namely put the extra back damage when dodging Major Rune on this hammer, so then you can get both effects at the same time. And then I tried to hit someone with a heavy attack in the back to sometimes like insta-kill them. Or you can also throw an enemy on the ground with a regular heavy attack and then dodge and hit them from the back to immediately take them out thanks to the increased damage, or just like easily kill them. I now tried it a bit and it is a pretty nice combo. You can also add the Spartan bow from the Ubisoft Connect rewards to this build, and then you'll have 3 perks appear after a dodge. I think like making a dedicated build around the dodge perk could actually be pretty fun. So yes, I think that if you like hammers and don't have Mjolnir yet, then this one is great. I still like the Mournful Cry that appeared at Reda recently more, but if you like to play around with fire, then this weapon is totally better than the Mournful Cry. But I would only recommend it if you have like more than 200 opal right now, because high chance that there will be many awesome new items of value at Reda's shop very soon. Because for the first time ever, we got Hell Damnation sets at his shop. Sure, they're not that exciting right now. We got the left hand tattoo that is just a burn scar. I'm not really a fan of it. I do like the settlement decoration though, but spending 50 opal on that is not really worth it. No, but what this likely means is that the whole Hell's Damnation set can now also appear at Reda, including that awesome helmet, one of my favorite helmets in the game, or the Molten Wolf mount. I still like the regular wolf mount more, but I still think this wolf mount is awesome. And also the Surtur sword. Like, this weapon should be able to appear now in the daily selection or weekly selection if Odin is with us. And I will be keeping an eye out on the daily selection, of course, and be making videos on the weekly selection. So totally subscribe to miss nothing. So that's why I also don't think it's worth it to spend your opal on the Berserker armor that is available right now for 24 hours. I like how this is one of the only chests that lets you actually see your tattoos as well. But apart from that, it's not really strong or special either. Also, the final time that I remind you about this, and maybe you already saw it when booting up the game as well, because Ubisoft is reminding people now as well, the Twitch Prime pack is only available till January 13th. I left a link so you can get it if you have Amazon Prime in the video description. So get it before it's gone, because it's a really awesome pack. Okay, a like on the video would of course really help me out. You can watch my previous video on a feature in Valhalla that you likely did not discover yet by clicking the bubble that appears now. And now time for the new end of the video, where we look at awesome pictures that you can send us via our dedicated Valhalla Pictures Discord channel. And you find a link to the Discord channel in the pinned comment, or by using the Valhalla Raptor hashtag on Twitter. Of course, if you are on Twitter, follow me as well at JorRaptor. And then we might talk about your shot and share it in a future video. And I say we, because I'm of course joined by Joyce. Hey Joyce, you picked some awesome shots, right?
Yes. So let's start off right away with the one from Eisend11 from Twitter, who created this shot of Eivor weapon ready during the main story cutscene in Kent. I had to look that up too. Love the focus on the Greed logo here on the belt, and just the whole aesthetic gives it a warm but ready for action feeling, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And I really like that Eivor is like wearing the hood here. Like in my cutscene, that was not the case. So if you like went into this cutscene with the hood, then you actually got the hood on during the cutscene. I really love that.
Yeah, I love that detail for Valhalla, like really as well. All right, so next up is on the Discord, and Inquisitor Ricardo had an, I think you agree with me on this, almost give me Batman vibes with this whole picture.
For sure, yeah.
With the green glowing eyes of the Draugr. Is it Draugr or
yeah, it's
Draugr set? He's just stealthy, checking out the area with the full moon in the back, and it kind of even looks like a spotlight. I mean, the only missing detail here is the Creed logo in the light, so I think this is a great shot.
Yeah, totally agree.
All right, and let's wrap up this photo mode reel with a victory shot from Chubby Fellow here, as Eivor is taking the spear out of its final enemy, the Field of Triumph. You really show it here as the weapon is being held in the air. I love the composition here, including the blood spatter matching with the red on Eivor's armor. I think this is a really cool shot. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. And I think you're on a trend here with like showcasing battle screenshots at the end of the videos. So I'm already curious what other screenshots you will pick next time. Again, you can send them via our Discord, link in the pinned comment, or by using the Valhalla Raptor hashtag. For now, Joyce, I will speak to you in the next video then. And
yes, see you.
Goodbye.